Hello everyone, Footskiller Gaming here, and I promised you guys, I said I was only going to look. Okay, so we're in Walmart, and the lighting really bad sucks. Anyway, but I said I would only look. As you can tell, I've done pretty much the complete opposite of that, and I got this cute little baby. Yeah, he's now part of my fish keeping family. He's part of my beta family now. Is he okay? Uh-oh. But I said I would only look. He is actually going to go in this 1 gallon tank. Now listen, he's not going to stay in here for as long as the others have. Hopefully I can get him a 2.5 gallon tank as soon as possible here, so you can see his colors a lot better. And I'll hold you up to the light. So yeah, I'm going to set up his tank, and I'll show it to you guys once I get it set up. Anyway, but basically I said I was only going to look at the betas, because I saw betas at my local Walmart. I'm like, oh, I'm only going to look. And I looked at them, and I had found him, and I loved his color. And I loved him, and I'm like, okay. Mom said no more fish. Yeah, well, she meant no more fish. And I was like, oh, well, she said no more fish. It's going to be fine. So, what happened was, you know, I'm just like trying to ignore him, saying, oh, well, I'm not going to get him. There's no way I'm going to get him. And stuff. And I was alone in the fish section. I caught back up with Mom, and I told my sister to come over to the fish section with me. I showed her him, and some of the other betas said that, and she's like, Mom said no more fish, Katie. And I'm like, I know. I said, but I can convince her. And I was thinking, am I actually going to try to convince her, or what? I decided, yes, I really bad want this fish. He's so pretty. He's not going to be here for much longer at this Walmart. I don't want him to go through abuse, and I definitely don't want him to die. As you can see, there's some fish waste in the bottom. Not as bad as I have seen, but he is saved because they just recently cleaned out his container. That's the only reason he's like that. Anyway, but he's super pretty. I'm going to set up the tank, and by the way, I don't have any more gravel, so what I'm going to have to do is save up money to buy some. He took the last of my money, but that's okay. So you're worth it. I don't have his name yet. I'm thinking Steve, because my brother brought that up, so possibly Steve. I'm like, but I don't want a pet named Steve. Any Markiplier fans? I have a pet named Steve. So yes, I'm super happy I get to keep him and take him home with me. My mom wasn't too happy about it at first, but she's like, yeah, he's pretty. I'm like, oh, well, I can put him in Absol's old tank until I can save up money to get a bigger tank and stuff on. And she's like, your dad said no more fish. And I'm just like, please. And she's like, fine, I'll just tell him about it. So yes, I get to keep him. I'm going to set up his tank. I'm really stressing him out now, and I feel really bad about that. You can see. Here's the fish eye. Here's what he looks like from above. So yeah, I'll put him in. I will set up his new tank and get him ready. So, name suggestions down below, probably Steve, and yeah, he is a saved beta. Beta number 3 that I have saved. And it's been a while since I've owned three betas. The maximum number of betas I have owned is 3 betas, and I actually am only supposed to own 1 beta at a time. But, yeah. Okay, say bye, unnamed fish, but he's so pretty. I'm sorry, I had to choose a Clowntail. I love Clowntails more than Veltails. No offense to Veltail lovers. Veltails are pretty, but more of a Clowntail person. Anyway, bye!